Not everybody's getting paid. Let's get back to the television.
You got two.
You're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
he's
not
a bad
bad
man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
Showtime. Sound offers? Yeah, glad to have you with us. You ready? It's
Yes.
March, which means what? It's
March Madness.
March Madness.
March
is upon
Madness.
us.
It's that time.
College basketball.
What are we
we'll
mad
get it-
about?
Huh?
What are we mad about?
I know we're going to debate the conference tournaments because they're
Yes.
coming up. Big question, gentlemen. Do we have a fantastic show lined up behind the curtains? That's an easy question.
Always. In
Well,
my
you always
opinion-
say that.
In
Is
my
it-
opinion, always.
I don't even see any curtains.
Well, behind some curtain, behind
Okay.
that sign,
All
we
right.
got a great show coming up.
Yes, we do.
All right, the
Always for the
McNeese
fans.
Cowboys and Cowgirls, will have wrapped up their regular season by tonight's show.
Yes.
Because they were playing Monday. We don't know the outcomes. You know how that goes. We'll take an early peek of where they stand in the upcoming Southland Conference tournament. Look, I want to debate because it's a big deal that McNeese is hosting this tournament. So we'll
is.
get into that. This
You
is like-
think?
Well, it's a big deal.
And what is that? Is this what the third or fourth year, Rick? that
This
they've
would
done
be
it?
fourth
No.
year.
Okay.
Fourth
Fourth?
year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's been extended.
Seemed like
We'll get into
more.
that.
Yeah, it does.
The SEC hoop shindig, by the way, it's not until they get going when the Southland pretty
Little
much
bit later.
ends next
Finish it
week.
up, yeah.
And then you get but the SEC women get started
This week.
later in the
This
week
week.
as well. All right, NFL Combine, we got that on our minds.
Yes.
LSU Stars and college football, never that far away. The Cowboys are in spring drills.
Already. Can you believe
LSU,
that?
what did you tell me?
March
3 weeks.
31st.
March, yeah.
No,
Towards
March
the end.
24th or 25th.
24th,
Lane
something like
Kiffin's
that.
first
Yes,
spring practice. That's coming up.
That's gonna
so we
be
got a lot to
interesting.
talk about.
That
Let's get
seems
rolling
late.
with college hoops. First, McNeese Cowboys and Cowgirls both wrapped up hugely successful regular seasons.
They did.
Cowgirls ran away with the regular season championship. The Cowboys ran out of games. They'll
Yeah.
end up, odds are, one game behind Stephen F. Austin.
Number 2 seed.
Number two,
But
second
they
seed.
had, the Cowboys had a lot of close games.
They did.
They
I
did.
mean, I know they,
Yeah.
how many in a row they win now?
They're like 15 out of 17.
Yeah,
They've won
but-
10 in a row.
But it wasn't
Yeah.
like they ran roughshod.
Does that,
Yeah.
is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem.
no.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
just, I think as opposed to last year, I think they, it
Look.
would have been a shocker if they didn't win it all last year.
Kevin, look.
I think, you know what?
Recency bias. Everybody's going to look at what Will Wade did.
Exactly,
And Will
Rick.
Wade
That's the
probably
measure.
had a bit more bigger blowouts.
That's the measuring
know.
stick is what people are going to look at.
It
And you're
is what it
exactly
is.
Right. I mean,
You
he
know?
won 2 conference championships in a row, Rick, and I guess people was wanting to say, we're going to do it for the third
Oh,
time.
look.
You
The
know?
man, what, fell behind by 10 at UNO over the weekend,
did, yeah.
rallied, won by 3,
You know
another tough game.
there's a quick solution to that.
Come on.
You win the conference tournament.
That's what it all boils
You know,
down
the
to.
regular
Stu.
season does not matter.
That's what it always boils down to. You know,
Speaking of the tournament, all right. Cowboys will be the number 2 seed.
2 seed.
Stephen F. odds are number 1 seed.
Yep.
Double buys is everything. The Cowboys won't play. What are we looking at? They won't play for another week until next
Right.
Tuesday,
Right.
like
Yeah.
at 8:30.
right.
So
right.
they've got a long stretch of time.
So Rick, where is Garcia on the injury and everything? Because that's going to be important.
Then
Do
he
they
hasn't
know?
played. He hasn't played. It's a knee issue. I don't
Yeah.
think it's a structural thing. Armstrong won't
Okay.
say it's just a knee problem. They don't have him
That's
on the floor
important.
yet.
That's important.
But here's the question: the week off to rest over a long grind of a regular
Right.
season, or are you in the camp? I'd rather be having my guys playing to
That's
stay
a hard
fresh.
call, Rick. That's
If you get
Man.
a bye, you
Take
take
the
it.
bye.
you take it.
You take the bye.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't lose the bye.
No, you
Exactly.
can't. You can't go to.
Exactly.
I mean, like, it's
No, you
come
can't.
up because, I think it shocked a lot of people.
Yeah.
The college football playoff, now we're 2 years into it, the bye hadn't seemed like a big advantage.
Too
But
much.
ask them if they want, we'd rather play.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no. But there is
No.
too much time.
It
We'll
makes
get
sense,
into
though.
that
You're
later,
right.
maybe in a
I
couple
agree
weeks.
with you on
There's
that,
still
though.
a too big of a
It
gap,
is.
though.
No, it is,
When
Rick.
teams
It
are off for a month
That's a long
in
time.
college football.
That's a long
All
time.
right. Think about
That
this.
is.
Garcia, this is the first time in 3 years for Garcia that
In
he
3
has
years?
missed. He's a 3-year guy with the Cowboys.
Wow.
This is the first time he's missed multiple games.
Multiple games.
And this is the first time a Cowboy starter
Yeah.
has missed significant multiple games in 3 years since Will Wade.
Well,
Think
that-
about how lucky
Well, that
this
tells
program
you,
is.
it tells you how
Lucky,
blessed this
blessed.
program
Yeah.
has been.
Yeah.
that they have not. All right.
I didn't realize that.
No, this is the first time
That is. That's-
since Wade came here. They've
Wow.
been extremely healthy. Armstrong has figured out how
He
to
has.
win games
Yes.
with Garcia on the bench.
Yeah. Yes.
but it's his
But
safety blanket.
It's
He
good.
wants
It's
him
good
out
to
there.
have him out there, Rick. Believe me. Believe me. You need
Got
those
to
points.
have him back out there because the tournament, this is the tournament.
It is.
Win, go home. Win, you keep
is.
trying for the
So-
NCAA.
Real quick, Rick. For the women Cowgirls, what are they on? 19, 20 straight wins? Because we hadn't mentioned that yet.
They've won 19 straight,
Wow.
school record. They'll win 20 conference games. They've got the longest conference winning
That's crazy,
streak in
Rick.
their history.
That's crazy.
Record after record after record.
That is crazy, Rick. That many
and
wins.
they got
for
3
women
of the best
basketball.
players in the league
Yeah.
starting on their 5.
Yeah.
Are
Pierre,
they-
Howard, and Patton.
Are they better positioned to do something in the tournament, assuming they make it, the NCAA tournament,
Yeah.
than the Cowboys?
That's a good question,
If,
Scooter.
assuming they make it.
You knew this. It depends on the seeding and who. If they
It
get a
does.
12th
It does.
seed,
Yeah.
I still think the men. I
Really?
still think the men. Yeah.
Okay.
What did the Southeastern women do last year in the NCAA?
Last year, Gazzardo, no, she missed it because she lost in the finals
Oh,
that's
to
right.
Stephen F. Austin, her
That's right.
Southeastern team.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
That's right,
if
Rick.
I
You're right.
recall, she did get to one NCAA
You're right,
tournament and ended up playing Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
And Iowa.
Yeah.
that
And
wasn't
ended
a
real
good
quick.
idea.
Yeah, exactly.
That ended
All right.
real quick. Yeah.
Whose
This
idea
is-
was that?
Yeah. All right. The tournament, this is the 4th year for
Yeah.
the tournament to be in Lake Charles. The griping and the rancor over it being here
I don't
has
blame
died
them.
down.
This is
No.
the
It's
best
died down.
place.
I didn't notice it
it's-
died down.
it
When
died
did
down.
that win?
Because
This
it
is
is
the
what it
best.
is. It's going to be here.
It
And
is.
it's not. It's going to be here through 2029 now
Rick.
because it was extended.
I think this
by
is
Chris
the best
Grant.
place.
I will
This is the
say,
best
I'm
place.
glad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad Lake Charles gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for the city,
It is.
but I don't blame those other coaches. And the
Lamar
Southland,
coach, a couple of years ago, he really
it
came
was
out.
last
Oh,
after
he
year.
did.
One of them went off.
Oh, he did.
That
He
wasn't
was
the Northwestern coach
North,
last
all of
year
them,
went
all of them
off?
Because
have been
didn't-
under
But
their
you're saying it's died down.
I think it's died down.
No, it has not
I think it
died
has.
down.
The
It
coaches
probably-
don't openly gripe about it.
Overall, the Southland does a pretty good job
They do.
of, doing what one bid league should do, in that they try to stack the deck of the regular
Yeah.
And look-
season.
Yeah.
But by that way of thinking, the tournament should be at the regular season, and you might even have some preliminary games that
You're
were
talking
on
about
campus.
whoever wins the regular season, it should be there?
Yeah.
Ain't going to happen.
No,
Not
it
until
ain't- it ain't
2030.
Well, I
gonna
know, I get that.
not gonna happen.
But I'm saying, and great for McNeese, great for Lake Charles, but I don't blame the other coaches
No.
for raising that.
No, you can gripe and complain. Look,
Yeah.
we're going to run a little over on this,
Yeah.
but I want to get into this. Heath Schroyer and former President Dr. Darrell Burkell played a little bit of game of chicken with then Commissioner Tom Burnett. Remember this?
Right,
Going back to
right,
21,
right.
Yeah.
when it was the WAC, and we're going to go to
Yeah.
the WAC, and we got 4
Yeah.
Texas teams.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
played a game of chicken
Yeah.
with the conference, saying, "Okay, you want us to stay to save the league? Then we want this."
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all remember that.
Yeah.
It was a great move.
And
It was.
it hadn't died down since,
Look,
of all
no.
the bitching.
The thing
No.
was,
Well, you just said it has died down.
No, what hasn't died down is the impact, and Chris Grant, the commissioner,
Yeah.
recognizing the success of it being here, the money, and that's why he
It's a
took it
much
upon
better
himself to
place.
extend
Well,
much
it.
better
they
place.
kind of got lucky in that for 3 years at least, McNeese has been the best team.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll wait and have a factor in that. Look.
Well, yeah, I didn't say he did.
This Schroyer making this move, this will go down as one of his milestones in legacy
It
of
will.
getting this tournament here because it means the NCAA tournament. All right, big
It
is
will.
Seafood Palace, award-winning, nationally recognized Cajun restaurant. It's simply the jewel of Southwest Louisiana. I can tell you firsthand, boiled crawfish were top-notch, big and boiled to perfection. I had a couple of trays last week. Kevin Guidry and the family were there. Back room, didn't invite me and my son to go back there. They were just feasting
you
out.
know you and Carter is always welcome.
The
Rick. You know
fried
this.
platters, everything on them, award-winning, and they're known region-wide as the very best. Open 6 days
Yes,
a week
they
for lunch
are.
and dinner. Seafood Palace in Lake Charles.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024, Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
All right, welcome back to Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles.
Yes.
The month of March, they're going to roll out new promotions, new giveaways, new prize drawings. You don't have your whiteboard.
I don't have
You got to
it today,
get that
Rick.
Caesars reward
But you
card.
know what it
Get
is.
the
Get that
Caesars
card.
reward card. You swipe it, and it'll tell you all the big winnings that are coming up right here. Vegas-style fun at Horseshoe Lake Charles. McNeese and LSU baseball on tap's coming up in a little bit. All right, spring football. Matt Viator and the Cowboys got it going on Sunday, kind of early. Has to do with the calendar, that whole thing. Shorts and helmets. Lane Kiffin and the Tigers, you mentioned it, like March 24th and 25th. The Cowboys and McNeese will do some type of spring game. LSU won't, apparently.
No,
We'll get into
I think
LSU.
will.
I thought they weren't.
I believe they will.
We'll save that for the coming
Be
weeks.
fine with me if they don't.
Yeah, I know that. All right, look, Kevin, you know this better than anybody. Spring football lays the foundation of taking a peek at what you have.
What you have.
Evaluation of ability, where you might be able to plug holes in. How much are these coaches are really going to tell, though, in spring?
A lot, Rick, because let me tell you, Rick.
Let him answer.
You can set your offense and defense based on the people that you have there at that point in time to know what type of offense you can run, what type of defense you can run, because that's the personnel that you're going to use going into the season. And if you don't have a picture of what you've got
athletically, speed, size, that kind of thing,
you test all of those areas, Rick. And like to say, if you have a defense
He's got the
that's
class.
fast off the edge, you want to run some type of blitz that you can work
that's fair.
on.
That's
to do
fair.
that,
What you got?
I
tells a lot.
I
You need a
would
whistle.
say the coaches, yes, they can get an idea of what they got. If they can't, they shouldn't be coaching.
Yeah. Okay.
True enough.
But
I'm saying they're not in shoulder pads, full pads
But
later on.
the spring is not a particularly good spectator sport.
No, of course not. No.
I mean, fans can't really tell.
No, it's about
You have to be able to look deeper.
Key thing for McNeese and Viator, and that's what we're talking about. 28 new guys, much different at the last couple of years when you had 40 and 50.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a load, a huge
do, Rick.
turnover roster
You
like
do.
that. I mean, it is tough.
You do.
I always do it. Quarterback, Jake Strong. He's coming back. He averaged about 182 yards passing, 17 total touchdowns, below 60 on passing completion percentage, and a league-leading 13 picks. He's the heir apparent, but I think he'll be pushed by Devin Leipold. I really do.
You really do?
I
You think
do.
so? And Rick, I think when
I
you
do.
have a guy like him.
Well, that's fine because I think Jake Strong can play.
I think he
I
can
So
too.
if the other guy beats him,
Hey,
But you know what, Rick?
Raise your game.
Having somebody like him, Rick, it can always make you have a little bit of an edge on offense because you know what he can do. And that way, you just got to find pieces to put around him to make that offense work because you know what you've got in him, Rick.
Are you reading my mind? Are you reading my mind? Pieces meaning receivers.
Yes.
This McNeese
Yes,
receiving core, I've been complaining about it for the
You
last
have
4 or
been.
5 years.
You have been.
No big plays, no production, can't get
Can't
open,
stretch the
drop
field,
balls,
can't do
can't
anything.
stretch the field.
Nothing.
They got a ton of bodies in. This is where spring, I think, you'll get an early idea
You
to
have to
see,
find out what they can do,
especially
Rick.
with those skill guys.
I agree.
Running back and receiver, in particular for
Yeah.
McNeese the receiver.
I agree.
I'm not ragging on the guys.
No.
They just haven't. They haven't given this offense anything.
And Rick, that's
Well,
what
that's
helps you
ragging
play
on
open.
I know.
Okay, it's time for
Thank
them
you
to
for that.
step up.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, no,
Ragging.
it is.
And it can make it hard for an offensive coordinator to design plays when you haven't had that efficiency in past years to know, can we actually stretch the field? Do we have the personnel to do this?
Kevin, you're
and this is when you find out.
You're a former DB. You can watch a game from any angle and see where receivers are not helping the quarterback.
You're right, Rick.
They're not getting separation.
Right.
They're not getting open. Of course, drop balls.
And you have to.
I mean, it's pretty simple sometimes.
You have to.
It doesn't.
makes a big
It's not
difference.
always on Jake Strong and the quarterbacks. It isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, receivers got to help you out a little bit. All right, so the Cowboys have lost 3 defensive linemen to the portal. Bradford, Lewis, A.J. Thomas. A lot of holes.
Yeah.
They brought in, again, a lot of bodies. And the offensive line as well. So they've got some things to answer.
They got a lot of things.
All right, so it's early in Cowboy spring football. I want to get into a announced roundtable in Washington, D.C. that will be chaired by President Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Now, with the attacks on Iran and the
they're
military
supposed
action,
to be this week.
it's supposed to be this
He
week.
may
or
have
next week.
other things on his
A little bit more important things to deal with.
A little bit.
But I gotta ask you guys. It's a preliminary deal. The list of people on it that are going to attend: Saban, Urban Meyer, Mac Brown, Condoleezza Rice, Tiger Woods, a lot of big Power 4 commissioners.
Yeah.
You like it?
I like
no
the
current
panel.
coaches.
I like the panel. I mean, the other coaches, they're probably busy anyway.
Good point.
And they all will sometimes have their own agenda.
Yes.
Where I mean, think of the people: Mac Brown, Nick Saban, Condoleezza Rice,
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
Not so much Urban Meyer, but the other 3, you know, that's royalty.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about federal involvement to find some type of guardrails for NIL and the transfer portal. This is the beginning of some type of summit meeting that Trump's going to sit there and point around and say, okay, what do you think? What do you think? What can we do?
Well, I am
helps.
skeptical of the government getting involved.
I know you are.
So-
It's the Supreme Court got it.
I guess.
Half the problems we've got right now.
Well,
I guess
from
what
a
you look
legality
at,
standpoint.
Rick, do you look at the places where the money's coming from, California, Texas? I mean, shouldn't you have somebody from one of those states maybe to sit in
Well, they'll have commissioners.
and say,
They'll have
hey,
commissioners.
because, Rick, you need to look at 2 places. California and Texas is where the money's going to come from.
Not bad in Baton Rouge and LSU, by the way.
Yeah, but Rick,
We got to run.
man.
Round 3 of the show coming up. Don't move. Don't go far.
There's regular cold. And then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain cold refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
SoundOff is proud to partner with Bank FNBD because they're local. You can bank local right here instead of those, I don't know what you call them, out-of-state call centers. Hey, Mr. Banker, where are you? Bank local.
Exactly.
Bank FNBD. All right, show tease for Thursday's show. St. Louis Saints soccer coach Zach Malik will be on the show with the trophy to talk soccer. First year he wins the state title.
Yes.
First year he wins the state title. Yeah. Did you and Truex win a first? More on that in Thursday. I'm just. All right.
Rick, you too hard, man. You
NFL
too hard,
Combine pretty much wrapped up. Fernando
The
Mendoza.
NFL track meet.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Fernando Mendoza, Heisman Trophy winner, prohibitive favorite to go number 1, of course.
Yeah,
got
that's
ragged
proven.
by the
It's
national
proven,
media
Rick.
for not throwing.
How many
Tons of
quarterbacks
guys
didn't throw?
don't
How many
throw.
quarterbacks didn't throw?
Probably
Jaden Daniels didn't throw. Who
Caleb
else
didn't throw.
Caleb Williams
The
didn't
list goes
throw.
on and on.
I don't
Let that
remember
go,
if Burrow
man.
did or
Let
not.
that go. Let
Good
it go.
point. I don't know if he
Burrow
was,
didn't
he
throw.
was
Burrow
probably
throw.
didn't. He probably
He threw at
didn't.
the
Everybody
LSU.
knew he was
He
going
threw at the
number
LSU,
1.
but he didn't throw at the pro.
Now, but man, let me tell you, before cameras were rolling, you're talking about this guy setting the 40-yard record. Every time I went to coverage on the combine, somebody was running a sub 4.3
It's
in the
crazy
40.
with the times these
I mean,
guys
the
are running.
speed.
It's crazy, man. Somebody's gonna break a 4.19, 4.18. It's coming.
Legal?
Guys are running.
When's
Legal?
that 3.99?
They're going to do it without
Yeah.
juice? They're going to do it without juice?
I don't know. See, that's the thing, Rick. I don't know, man.
I hope not.
God,
I
dog.
hope not.
Those
Look,
times are crazy.
all right, let's talk about the man. Former LSU quarterback Garrett Nussmeier.
Yeah.
He continues to talk about the injury, and I think it's telling.
Yeah.
He said that, I heard it, second practice of August camp.
Yeah.
I was in pain all season to throw the ball. Severe pain, he called
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They didn't find out. Scooter, they didn't find out what exactly was. He says until 2 months ago.
Yeah.
What, an upper torso? What
Ab,
was the
some kind of ab thing.
I think lower torso, isn't it? But
I don't know.
I mean, do they still know? I mean, do they know
Yeah,
yet?
he says they know what it is.
Oh, okay.
And he's nearly 100%.
Yeah.
And he impressed at the combine.
Yeah.
He impressed.
Yeah.
And he threw. He needed to throw.
Yeah, he
Well,
needed
yeah,
to throw.
he-
He needed to definitely throw. I don't.
I think LSU's pro day because of him will be full of scouts.
Yes. That's going to be a big time for him.
Where do you think he'll go? I think maybe second, but surely third round.
Round or day?
Round.
Round. I'm
Now
with
see,
you.
now why y'all
I'm with you.
why y'all
Either
question
way,
me?
that's second day.
Why did y'all question me early on in the year when I said he's not gonna end up going in the first round? Oh no, Kevin, what are you talking about?
Early in the year,
Both
what did
of
you know
y'all,
he was
both of y'all
hurt?
said it. Both of y'all said it. I say I don't think he's a first day guy. I don't. Even if
So
guys,
you knew he was hurt when nobody
certain
else
things-
did.
It's certain things that you have to look for, guys, that sometimes you don't see right away.
Mr. Guidry, you were clairvoyant enough to know
Yeah.
he was hurt when
No,
nobody
no,
but
no.
him and the LSU.
You knew that I
did.
said this early on because of the way that they were running.
Because he
blame
doesn't have the
Brian Kelly.
legs.
You blame Brian Kelly on all of this.
Well,
that's who you blame.
Nussmeier,
For all of this.
interestingly,
I feel
Nussmeier
sorry for
said
that
and
kid.
told the media at the combine,
I feel
he
bad for
doesn't
the
blame
kid.
LSU. He doesn't blame LSU
Said
for
that.
maybe not
It wasn't-
diagnosing it or what.
Brian Kelly.
Well, he kind of, that's what he
He
said.
said it.
But out of the other side, it almost seemed like they should have found out
you
what
would
it
think,
was.
Scooter. You would think that.
I mean,
I
No,
think
that's
Nussmeier has done everything to reestablish himself from the Senior Bowl
I-
to
I
this.
applaud the
this
guy,
pro day.
man.
Yeah.
I applaud
mean,
the guy.
okay, so
I
he
do.
falls.
I
The
applaud the guy.
NFL is constantly searching for quarterbacks.
They are.
We're going to talk about Derek
are.
Carr down the road, maybe in Thursday's show.
no.
He
don't
will.
you
He
bring
will.
up
I'm with
Derek
you.
Carr.
I think
you bring
he'll
him
go
up.
second round.
I
Maybe
do
it's
too,
mid
Rick.
to late.
I do
Well,
too.
that third
I do
round
too.
is second day too, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it is.
Yeah,
It's
so
halfway.
Yeah, I
second
think
day
So-
sometime.
All right, so LSU's got a ton. They had a
Just
ton of
let the
people
kid
at the
get a
combine.
chance. Let him get a chance,
The three
man.
receivers, is it Hilton, Aaron Anderson, who I love,
Aaron-
and Nick Anderson, and no, not Nick
Barry.
Anderson, Barry and Brown.
Barry Brown.
Barry
Yes,
and Brown.
those three.
So again, I don't see any of them going in the first round, but that's okay.
No, I
don't
close.
either. I don't either.
I think Aaron Anderson.
LSU's
is the-
only
depends on the need,
LSU's
Rick. Need.
only
Need.
first rounders the cornerback.
Yeah, Mansour
Yeah.
Delane.
Yeah.
Mansour
Mansour
Delane.
Delane, yeah, and that's definitely going to be a first
Which
round.
brings me to
Which be in the top 20.
Which brings me to Harold Perkins Jr.
Yeah,
Could he not have returned? Could he not have returned this season?
I don't know. Rick.
I think he
I
could
mean,
have.
could he?
Could
Yeah,
he?
he could.
could
Yeah,
have.
he could. Yeah, he could have returned there. Yeah, but
That's
I
an
think,
elite talent.
I think
I'd say
with the-
come back.
I think with the injuries, Rick,
But-
that he's gotten, you got to get out of there. You got to get out, Rick.
Kevin, he's not going to go in the first round. I have
Yeah,
not seen a mock
yeah,
draft with
but
Harold
I'm
Perkins
just
in the
saying,
first
but
round.
No,
with the injuries-
I don't think you will. The NFL's just like LSU. They're thinking, great talent, but
Yeah.
where are we
We
going to
can
play?
coach. We can coach.
Where
We
are we
got
going to
coaches that
play?
say,
And
you
maybe
know,
the
Rick-
NFL will figure out where LSU never did.
This is also a draft,
Now,
especially
he
the
was
first two
playing
rounds.
well this year.
He was,
till
yeah.
got hurt.
But especially the first two rounds of this NFL draft, heavy on edge rushers and linebackers.
that's
my
the deal,
point.
Rick. That's
Go
the
back
thing.
to LSU,
You want-
and maybe it won't be so
Yeah,
heavy next year. I
but
get
you
your
gotta
point
look
about
at-
the risk.
But Rick, the thing is, the injuries, Rick. That's what scare you. You can't. You got to get out, Rick. You got to get out, man. You have to.
Look, I
Gotta
think
get
we
out.
all respect Mel Kiper Jr.
Yeah.
Right? His mock draft.
I love
has-
Mel Kiper.
I love Mel Kiper.
Well, he messed up me though. Big time. He messed me up.
Get over it.
He said I was going in the 7th round, Scooter. Can you
Get
believe
over
that? The 7th round. He said, get from LSU. He's too big for a corner. He's going to go late 7th round. That's when we had 12 rounds. Bill,
Living in the past. He's saying the Saints will pick this Makai Lemon out of USC at number 8 receiver.
Really?
I hope he's right.
Wow.
He's a talent, and they need a receiver.
No. The Saints have a knack for just finding bartenders who can catch the ball.
Or return
nuts.
punts.
Telling you.
Or
More
return
on
punts.
that in the ensuing weeks. Round 4 of the show coming up. Stay right there.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay's Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
There's regular cold. And then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Performance MVP is Lake Charles' newest full-line music store. Performance carries top brands of guitars, drums, keyboards, pro audio, and all of the accessories. We install professional sound systems in sports arenas, churches, homes, and outdoor living spaces. Performance MVP has 22 years of experience in broadcast video productions, including college and high school sports, television shows, commercials, and live streaming events. Come see our one-stop shop at Performance MVP, music video production.
All right, welcome back to Caesars Sportsbook. All right, college baseball. You said the Cowboys couldn't take down the Tigers. You said it last week. Since our last show, McNeese beat top-ranked LSU in the box, 7-6.
Well,
Don't lie.
I always said baseball is. I will say this.
Just ragging
it was no fluke. I watched that game.
A lot of hit bats.
It was no fluke.
No, it was a great win for McNeese. They parlayed it into a strong start at Nichols for the conference. All right, let's get on LSU a bit. This odd 4-game, whatever they're doing with Northeast and Dartmouth. I don't know.
You bring two teams.
Northeast,
really brought
Dartmouth.
3. Grambling came in to play whoever LSU.
I don't know. They
playing.
found maybe William Schmidt, but man, the bats.
Well, they didn't find William Schmidt. William Schmidt showed up.
Well, there you go.
Like they've been waiting on for 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, he looked.
And this is his really. First start wasn't great, but the second really good start.
Yeah.
I think their weekend rotation is set.
It's all for Jake Brown. What was 5th homer?
As
of this early part of the week.
When I saw the score, I was like, what?
They didn't win. They didn't blow anybody out, but they won.
Well, they didn't hit at all.
Yeah.
No.
They had, McNeese, I think was the first time, maybe second, they weren't double-digit hits. They got 8 against McNeese.
Yeah.
Then they had 5 Friday, 5 Saturday, and 3 Sunday. It won all 3 of those
I
games.
know that Kevin and I are just biting at the bit. September 19th. Floyd Money Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao.
Are you serious? I mean, this is crazy.
They're back in the ring.
It's crazy, Rick.
This coming fall, September. Why not?
What, they gonna use walkers to fight each other? What?
Mayweather's 48.
They gonna use walkers to fight
Mayweather's
each other?
48.
What?
Pacquiao's
What, they gonna use
47.
walkers?
Are y'all
They
kidding
gonna raise
me?
their
That's
walkers
the
up?
new 37
It
in
is. I
today's
wanna see it.
Well, I know
If anybody
nothing
can pull up those
about
cans,
boxing,
those two can.
but boxing does not need a senior tour.
Money Mayweather and Pacquiao, September 19th.